One, two. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests. How are you doing today? Good. Very silent, very quiet. Is it because of the traffic or the weather? Both. Can we have a very energetic good evening from everyone before we begin? In good spirits. Good evening, everybody. All right, excellent. Round of applause as well before we begin. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the night where we celebrate your success despite the many obstacles and the curveballs the year 2023 has thrown at us. And of course, at the SLIIT Awards Night 2023, we gather to celebrate the brilliance, the innovation, and the relentless pursuit of knowledge within our academic staff. And as we embark on this evening of recognition, let us honor the dedication and excellence of all of you gathered here this evening. So, to begin, we start with the traditional lighting of the oil lamp, and may I take this opportunity to invite the following distinguished, esteemed personnel to join us for the traditional lighting of the oil lamp. We start and we begin with inviting Professor Lalit Gamage, Managing Director, VC and CEO. Professor Lakshman Ratnayaka, Chairman and Chancellor. Former Chairman, Chancellor, Professor Sam Karunaratne. Senior Deputy Vice Chancellor, Professor Nimal Rajapaksha. May we also invite Chief of Academic Affairs, Mr. Yashas Mallavarachi. Chief Student Services and Outreach Officer, Mr. Udita Gamage. And our Chief Financial Officer, Mr. Niraj Muthukuda. Chief Technology Officer, Chaminda Bandara. And a Senior Director, Chanaka Kalansurya. Dr. Malita Vijayasundara, Dean, Faculty of Humanities and Sciences. Professor Saman Tilaksiri, Dean, Faculty of Engineering. Dr. Nuan Kodagoda, Dean of the Faculty of Computing. Professor Suren Peter, Dean of the SLIIT Business School. Professor Pradeep Abegunavardhana, Dean of International. And Professor Colin Spearis, Dean of Academic Development and Quality Assurance. All right. Thank you. One more. Do beg your pardon, may we also have Professor Lalit De Silva to join us, the traditional lighting of the oil lamp. Thank you very much. Gentlemen, please take your respective seats. Ladies and gentlemen, you may also be seated as we begin this beautiful night of presentation of awards and acknowledgements for your hard work. Right. To officially welcome you, we'd like to cordially invite this gentleman, his esteemed Chancellor and Chairman of the SLIIT. So to give you a bit of an introduction, prior to this, he served the University of Moratuwa for over 40 years and was the Dean of the Faculty of Engineering. He's a civil engineer by profession and a graduate of the University of Moratuwa. He was also the Vice Chairman of the University of Grants Commission and served as the President of the Institution of Engineers in Sri Lanka. He's also an active member in the Lions Club, a social activist, also well known for his sweet tooth. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together as we welcome on stage to officially welcome you this evening, and Chairman Chancellor Professor Lakshman Ratnayaka. Come on, big round of applause, everybody.
Thank you very much. Good evening, everyone. Vice Chancellor Professor Lalit Gamage, our former Chairman, Professor Sam Karunaratne, Senior Deputy Vice Chancellor, Professor Nimal Rajapaksa, Deans of Faculties, Chief Officers, Directors, Professors, all the academic staff, non-academic staff, which consists of over 600 members at SLIIT. We are gathered here after a lapse of 4 years because we could not have the award ceremony since 2019 due to unavoidable circumstances in the country. We had the COVID situation, then the financial crisis, and we were not in a position to celebrate our achievements. Ladies and gentlemen, SLIIT had a very small beginning in 1999. We had 350 to 400 students and maybe less than 25 staff members when we started our journey at the Merchant Tower in Colombo 3. Today, after 24 years, we have become the largest university in Sri Lanka. We have over 25,000 students at SLIIT. We have a large number of academic staff, which is over 350, 20 professors, 80 PhDs, and so on, over 160 academic staff members who are above senior lecturer and above grades. So these achievements have taken place not because of a few of us. It's true that the senior management led by Professor Lalit Gamage gave the encouragement, support, and the leadership. But the SLIIT staff members, both academic and non-academic, supported the senior management to rise from a very small institute to a very large entity. So that is because we were together in our endeavor to make it one of the finest higher educational institutes, not only in the country, but in the world. We are one of the few ranked universities in world rankings, international rankings, and SLIIT is the number 7 university in the country according to the international rankings, and number 1 non-state higher educational institute in this country, which is, in my opinion, a huge achievement. All this has happened due to the dedication of our past employees, present employees, and others who supported us. So we should be happy regarding our achievements. Today we are gathered here to celebrate the people who have contributed maybe a little bit more than others. Not that others have not contributed. All of us here have contributed to the development of this prestigious institute. And maybe 25 to 30 people will be given awards in appreciation of their service to the institute. මෙහි සිටින සියලුම සේවක සේවිකාවන්ගෙන් අවසරයි මම වචන ස්වල්පයක් සිංහල භාෂාවෙන් කතා කරන්නම්. අපි අවුරුදු 24කට පෙර ඉතා කුඩා ආයතනයක් ලෙස පටන් ගත්තා. ශිෂ්‍යයන් 350ක් වැනි සුළු සංඛ්‍යාවෙන් පටන්ගෙන දැන් ශිෂ්‍යයන් 25000කට අධික සංඛ්‍යාවක් ස්ලිට් ආයතනයේ ගුණම ලබනවා. ඒ වගේම අපේ සේවකයන් 600ක් පමණ අප අතර ඉන්නවා. එම නිසා අපිට සන්තෝෂ විය හැකි ලංකාවේ තියෙන හොඳම විශ්වවිද්‍යාල හෝ උසස් අධ්‍යාපන ආයතන අතරින් උසස්ම වර්ගයේ ආයතනයක් හැටියට ස්ලිට් සලකන්න පුළුවන් වීම ගැන. මෙය පහසුවෙන් කරන්න පුළුවන් කාර්යයක් නෙමෙයි. අපේ හිටපු සේවකයන් හිටපු සභාපති ඇතුළු කාර්ය මණ්ඩලයත් දැන් අප සමග වැඩ කරන කාර්ය මණ්ඩලයත් මහන්සි වී අප වී කළගත් සහයෝගයෙන් සහ උනන්දුවෙන් තමයි අපිට මෙවැනි ස්ථානයකට පැමිණෙන්න හැකි වෙලා තියෙන්නේ. අපේ කළමනාකාරය වෙනුවෙන් මම සියලුම දෙනාටම අපේ ආයතනය මේ තත්ත්වයට ගෙනීම ගැන ස්තුතිවන්ත වෙන අතර ඔබ සැමටම සුබ සන්ධ්‍යාවක් වේවා කියලා මම ප්‍රාර්ථනා කරනවා. බොහොම ස්තුතියි.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Can we have a bigger round of applause for our Chairman, Chancellor, Professor Lakshman Ratnayaka. Now, we move into the first entertainment break because we all deserved a little break in between before we move into the awards. So please put your hands together as we welcome on stage Sanchana Shashi Dance Foundation. Big round of applause, please. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Sanchana Shashi Dance Foundation. Now, the gentleman who's going to be taking the stage next has played a pivotal role in the establishment of SLIIT in 1999 as its chief architect, has been the vice chancellor and CEO since the inception of SLIIT. He's also an affiliate professor at the University of British Columbia, Canada, with a background in electronic and telecommunication engineering from the University of Moratuwa. He holds a PhD from the University of British Columbia in computer vision and artificial intelligence. Apart from all of this, all of his academic achievements, we believe all of you should know this man as a national level athlete, a golfer, and also he claims to be the best home cook or chef. We hope everyone gets to taste and enjoy a little bit of the physical evidence of that. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together as we welcome the Vice Chancellor, CEO, Professor Lalit Gamage.
Thank you, Sang. I think the last part was invented by him. Good evening, everyone. It's nice to see a huge crowd. As Professor Ratnayaka mentioned, we are meeting after 4 years. Professor Lakshman Ratnayaka, Chairman and Chancellor of SLIIT. Professor Karunaratna, Sam Karunaratna, former Chairman and former Chancellor of SLIIT. Professor Nimal Rajapaksa, Deputy Vice Chancellor. Although there are no Pro-Vice Chancellors present today, but we have Pro-Vice Chancellors in absentia. Pro-Vice Chancellors, Deans, C-level officers, and all SLIIT staff members, dear friends. I'm going to coin a new word. We all are SLIITians. And we are proud, I think we all are proud to be SLIITians. But this was not the case. Way back in 2000, not many people knew us. And to introduce ourselves, we say, where are you from? I say, from SLIIT. What? Where? So I have to say that, you know that colorful building in Malabe? That's where we are. But today, if you go to any public place, wedding, funeral, any place, and even when you are stopped by a policeman on the road, they know that when you say that I'm from SLIIT, yes, sir, how can I get my son or daughter inside, enrolled into your institution? So that is being proud. So we are known, and that is because we all have worked hard to come to this position. And I think it was mentioned, we are the #1 non-state higher education institute, and we are ranked by international ranking agencies. According to some, it is 6th and some 7th. That is, this is including all state and non-state institutions included. We are ranked 189th according to QS ranking in South Asia, and between 700 to 750 in the QS Asia ranking. So this is actually we have achieved this within a very short period of time, and we should all be proud of our achievements. And this is all because of you. No one single person can do this. It is all contributions by everyone started as a very small team. Today, as mentioned by Professor Ratnayaka, we are 600 staff strong, and all are contributing to the success of this institute. These are all the good things. I'm then going to talk about all the bad things and advices. But anyway, I think if you really look at in 2019, when this April incident happened, we were wondering, it is not like a state-funded university. We are dependent on our tuition fees. And we were very worried, what if the institution is closed for a prolonged period of time? How are we going to fund ourselves? These were actually scary thoughts that came to our minds at the time. But we decided to prepare ourselves to face a situation like this or any emergency like that. And when COVID hit in 2020, we were one of the institutions that was really prepared. And we closed the institution only for 1 week, and we were back in business. And that again, due to the dedication, innovation of our staff, and I know we are going to recognize some of them as well, a lot of technical input, technical innovations, and all the academics. I know some of the academics, young academics who had children, they had to put them to bed first to take classes, online classes or video record classes. They really worked hard to rise up to that occasion, and we really made a benchmark for all the other institutions, not just in Sri Lanka, even some of the other foreign universities were struggling. And also our non-academic staff, they also came, they kept the place going and kept the enrollment going, and we did not lose student numbers as well. So I think this shows our resilience and our dedication and how we contribute to the success of a common goal. But I'm going to say we can be prouder. How can we be prouder? So we have a strategy, we want to be the number one university in Sri Lanka. These are some of the goals that are set for ourselves. And since there are so many new faces, I think this is a good opportunity for us to communicate this kind of message to all of you, because we don't get this kind of opportunities very often, because those days we used to meet very often as a whole staff, but because it is too big, no one hall can fit unless we organize something like this. So we want to be number one university in Sri Lanka, top 100 in Asia, and top 500 in the world. I think these are not targets that are impossible to achieve. These are targets that are possible to achieve within a short period of time, not within 20 years. I'm saying within a period of like 5 years. So what are the things that are necessary? In my opinion, there are 3 things: people, process, and technology. I think the most important one is, first, this is a people-driven organization. That is why we like to look after, as an institution, people very well. Because in our institution, unlike a factory, we don't have machines. We only have people. So if you you can categorize people into various categories. We have academics, admin staff, or non-academics, management staff, and people who are providing services. Then these people can also have various attributes. They can be leaders, they can be entrepreneurs, efficient, well organized, dependable, trustworthy. You can attach lots of attributes to these people. Creative, innovative. I think we have some element of all these that we have to work and sharpen some of these skills and qualities if we want to be better contributing to personal development, better contributing to the development of our institution, better contributing to our nation. If you really think, I know maybe like 30, 40 years ago when we travel abroad, you are kind of overwhelmed by the infrastructure that you see in developed countries, the systems that are in place. And when you come back to Sri Lanka, oh, we are kind of old and we have a long way to go. But I think today's people don't see that so much, right? Even if you go to a developed country, you see similar kind of infrastructure, the buildings, the roads. I mean, even if you go to a bank or any service provider, I think especially in the private sector, we kind of get the same kind of service. But what makes us a developing country and what makes those developed countries? According to my view, it is the people. It is the people, our attitudes, our way of thinking, our discipline, and there are many things. Our work ethics, commitment to our work. I'm not saying I said all the good things about us, I'm just saying in general. Diligence, how you treat other human beings, how you value other human beings. Respect for others. And how we even try to kind of segment the society. All these are not good things. I mean, there are things that we want to work on, and if you do this, we become better people, we become better society. I think if we do that, we will also be a developed country. So coming back to SLIIT, how are they, I mean, some of the things that we can work on. If you really look at, we have, I think, about over 350 academic staff. I said a lot of good things about our rankings and so on, but only about 150 are contributing to real research and development. We have lots of non-academic staff, we are working hard, and can we work harder? Bring your new ideas, innovations. We want to communicate well. And one of the things, I know when the institution becomes larger, and it is smaller, obviously, I can tell the lowest man because I see him, right? Whereas when the institution becomes larger, we see people everyone only in an occasion like this. It's very difficult to have one-on-one discussions. But in a large organization, how do we do this? We have various methods of communication, right? If you have management consultative committee meetings, Senate meetings, and the representatives of each of these must have their own meetings and communicate the ideas that we have to through the the channels. And also the ideas, this is the processors and the institution, as I said, cannot be built by one individual. We need to collect all the ideas and innovations that everyone has. And they will have to be communicated back to us. The establishment of communication is very, very important to the success of our organization. Then the other thing that we, as people, we all must work towards our personal development. Right? We say, I'm doing this, I have been doing this, I'm happy. That's not it. What else? Because we are living in a changing world. What else can I do? How do I improve myself? If I'm an assistant lecturer, what do I have to do to become a lecturer? If I'm a lecturer, what do I have to do to become a senior lecturer? And so on. There are things, there are well-defined things that you have to do. Similarly for non-academic staff. Acquiring new skills. I mentioned this today at the conference. So a lot of people ask me, because we are in technology, is artificial intelligence going to take over the world? Or are they going to replace humans? Is it going to take all our jobs, or will we be redundant? Probably not in the near future. But the answer to that is, if you don't acquire these skills, and the person who acquires these skills, because AI today can be acquired by any and applied by many, will replace your job. That is what is going to happen. So that is why you have to acquire these new skills and do personal development. So there's this person called Malcolm Gladwell. He has written this book. It's about theory of achieving excellence. You can achieve if you really put your heart and soul into anything, and if you work diligently, 10,000 hours, at least that is according to his theory, that you can become an expert in that field. But 10,000 hours is a lot of time. I can tell you, I have put more than 75,000 hours for SLIIT. So, what I want you to do is, again, summarize about the people part, personal development, achieve your own goals. That will lead to the contribution to the development of the institute, and then to entire society as a whole. Then about process. I want to narrate a story. I think I narrated this story recently. මම සිංහලෙන් කියන්නම්. එක පූසාරි කෙනෙක් හිටියා. ඒ පූසාරිට පූසෙක් හිටියා. දැන් පූසාරිට පූසා ඉන්නවා කෑම උයන්න ඕන. පූසා ඉඳිද්දි කෑම උයලා පූසාරි කෑම බෙදන්න කලින් පූසාව ගැට ගහනවා. පූසාව ගැට ගහලා කෑම බෙදලා ඇවිල්ලා කෑම කනවා. මොකද නැත්තම් කෑම බෙදලා මේව කරන්න ගියොත් එහෙම පූසා ඇවිල්ලා කෑම ටික කන හින්දා. මේ පූසාරිට ගෝලයෙකුත් ඉන්නවා. මේ ගෝලයා මේක බලාගෙන ඉන්නවා. ටික දවසක් යනවා ඔහොම මේ හැමදාම පූසාරි මේ වැඩේ කරනවා. උයනවා, පූස ගැට ගහනවා, කෑම බෙදනවා, ඊට පස්සේ තමයි කන්නේ. ටික දවසක් යනකොට පූසාරි මැරුණා. එතකොට දැන් පූසාරිගේ ගෝලයා තමයි පූසාරි වෙලා එයා ඒ විදිහටම වැඩේ කරනවා. කෑම බෙදනවා, කෑම උයනවා, පූසව ගැට ගහනවා, ඒ විදිහටම වැඩේ කරනවා. දැන් ටික දවසක් යනකොට පූසත් මරුණා. ඒතර දැන් මේ ගෝලයා කල්පනා කරා දැන් පූසව දැන් මේක කරේ නැත්තම් මේක හරි නෑ, මේක කරන්න ඕන, පූසෙක්කුත් නම් මට නෑ. එයා කරදේ කාඩ්බෝඩ් වලින් පූසෙක් හදලා එයාව ගැට ගහලා තමයි කෑවේ. So we follow things blindly. Now, even this is true even for us. When we were small, we had certain processes. When we have 25,000 students, we can't, and we have developed, the technology has changed. Sometimes we tend to scale up the same old processes and try to make it work. That does not work. Because that was done because we had limited resources at the time, we had different agendas, and so on. So we have to be really thinking and asking ourselves, are we doing this just because we did it before or we did it at some other university? No. We have to be thinking, that is why this innovation, new ideas will have to come from everyone, because your collective experience is very, very important for us to develop new processes which will take us to this other level that I'm talking about. I know that a lot of people must be waiting. Asanga, how are you doing? You okay? So I want to narrate another, it's not a story, but to come to, from 6 or 7 to come to number 1, it's not very easy. Everyone is competitive. We are talking about big universities, right? And if you are talking about 100 in Asia, again, top-notch universities. How do we do? There was one story, I think I have narrated this story before, that is this bicycle story that I had. That is, Britain had never won Tour de France before. And they hired one coach, Dave Brailsford. And his challenge was to produce Tour de France winner. And within 3 years, he was successful and produced a Tour de France winner from Britain. How did he do this? He did this by improving every aspect of cycling, including the cyclist sleeping, the pillows, what they drink, what they ate, everything. So if we are to come to a top-notch university, every aspect must be developed. And because the development we have come so far, what is remaining is only very little. So this is called theory of marginal gains. Accumulation of theory of marginal gains. So if we do this, if everyone contributes, we can certainly do that. So last part is technology. Obviously with the change of technology, things have changed. Now, again, we can't, the expectation of a university student 20 years ago is not the expectation of a today's student. 20 years ago, we went to a class, delivered a lecture, and expected the student to learn, and probably we had a library, asked the students to go to library, do some collective work, then we had papers, we marked the papers, gave grades. This was an old story. Today, it is like on-demand TV, on-demand learning. They want to learn when I want to learn now, right? When I'm at the bus halt, when I'm waiting for a train. So on-demand, bite-sized learning. Things have changed. So unless, as an institution, we embrace these technologies and create this teaching learning environment for today's children, again we will be left behind. So that requires technology, right? So I'm not going to dwell too much into it. So everyone, in order to do this, in order to create this new environment, we need to acquire new technical skills. We have to embrace this. We have to adopt these technical skills. So in summary, we'll be number one soon if we focus on personal development, work diligently, and contribute to your fullest to process and institutional development. Engage as much as possible in social and societal development. So what is our vision? And if you do that, our vision is advance knowledge, foster and promote innovation to enrich lives. We did not say SLIT lives, or we did not say SLIT students. Enrich lives in general. Thank you very much and good evening.
Thank you very much, Professor. Can we have a big round of applause, please, for our Managing Director, Vice Chancellor, CEO, Professor Lalit Gamage. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, we swiftly move on to the awards part of this beautiful evening. Now, the SLIIT Staff Awards 2023 is organized, as you all know, as you all heard by our previous speakers, after a very long pause due to COVID-19 and the pandemic and the recent economic crisis in our country. And therefore, SLIIT Awards this time is indeed a very special occasion. Firstly, let me take you all through the evaluation process on how this was done. There was an open call for applications to all staff members, and the annual performance evaluation also provided an opportunity for the supervisors to recommend candidates for awards. However, some recommended candidates declined to stand for awards. It must be said that the selectors had done a very systematic and transparent process based on predetermined competencies, and all information were assessed by a panel consisted of well-experienced academic and non-academic members of the institute, and the applicants were interviewed by the selection committees considering their work performance during the year 2022. And of course, as you all know, the SLIIT is an organization that values employees who show initiative and want to go beyond the normal call of duty. And as an organization, SLIIT believes in performance and initiatives taken by individuals to improve their performance and address any past deficiencies and perform above normal expectations. So having said that, let's swiftly introduce you to our presentation party for the first set of awards. May we have Professor Lalit Gamage, our MD and CEO, and Professor Lakshman Ratnayaka, Chairman and Chancellor, and Professor Nimal Rajapaksa, Senior Deputy Vice Chancellor, to be our presentation party and to join us on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, the award category is Outstanding Teacher Award. We're going to the category A, and the Merit Award goes to Miss Vandana Dunavila, lecturer of SLIIT Business School. Big round of applause. Big round of applause. Keep the applause going. We've met after a very long time, okay? We must support our colleagues and our staff. Round of applause, please. We'd like to invite the respective dean and the heads of department to accompany the winners. So, would you please have the respective dean and head of department to join the winner. Big round of applause, please. Miss Vandana Dunamiller, Merit Award, Outstanding Teacher Award category. And our next recipient is Mr. Shanita Mirihana, Assistant Lecturer, Faculty of Humanities and Sciences. The winner in this category of Outstanding Teacher Awards. May we also request the respective dean and the head of departments to join us on stage. Please keep the applause going, ladies and gentlemen. It's crucial that we support each other and applaud and acknowledge their achievements. Big smiles. And as we announce the next Merit Award, the recipient is the Assistant Professor, Faculty of Computing, Dr. Anuradha Jayakodi. Big round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Anuradha Jayakodi is now in Hong Kong representing the Sri Lanka delegation in the Asia Pacific ICT Alliance Award 2023. And Mr. Amila Sinaratna, Senior Lecturer, will accept this honor on his behalf. So, round of applause, please. හොඳ අත්පොළ සන්නාදයක් ලබා දෙමු සියලු දෙනා. ඔව්. තාම වැදගත්. Right. Our next winner is the Assistant Professor, Faculty of Humanities and Sciences, Dr. Charita Jairuk, the winner of the Outstanding Teacher Award category. Once again, may we have the head of department and the respective dean join us. This is in the B category. And we move into the category C, and the winner, I beg your pardon, the Merit Award recipient is Professor Ruan Jayatilaka, Professor of the SLIIT Business School. May we have the head of department and the dean represent us. Join us on stage, please. And the winner of the category C is the Senior Professor, Faculty of Humanities and Sciences, Professor Sriani Piris. I'd like to invite the head of departments and the deans to join us on stage. Come on, everybody, big round of applause. The winner of the category C, Outstanding Teacher Award. And our next recipient is the Researcher of the Year Award. We have categories A, B, and C. And the Merit Award goes to Chaturangika Kahandavarachi, Lecturer, Faculty of Computing. Big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. These are the staff awards for 2023. The achievements. May we have, of course, the respective dean and the head of department to join us as well. And the winner of the category A is the lecturer from tenure track SLIIT Business School, Nilmini Ratnayaka. Big round of applause, big smiles. Also very important to smile for the picture when you come on stage, ladies and gentlemen, especially for the recipients. Keep the applause going, ladies and gentlemen, as we award the Merit Award for Category B. Research of the Year Award goes to Senior Lecturer, Higher Grade, Faculty of Computing, Dr. Samantha Rajapaksha. Merit Award, of course, Research of the Year Award. The category B. And the winner of the Researcher of the Year Award in category B is Assistant Professor, Faculty of Humanities and Sciences, Dr. Charita Jairok. Come on, everybody, keep the applause going. Especially everybody at the back, come on. Big round of applause. Only a few more awards remaining in our staff awards category. And then we break for entertainment. And the next recipient is from category C, Research of the Year Award, a Merit Award presented to Professor Niranga Amarasinghe, Associate Professor, Faculty of Engineering. Big round of applause. And the winner of the Category C Research of the Year Award goes to Professor Ruan Jayatilaka, Professor SLIIT Business School, walking away with the Research of the Year Award. And with that, we move into the overall achievement awards. 3 awards in this category. The category A winner is not presented. So we move into the category B. And the winner is Assistant Professor, Faculty of Computing, Dr. Anuradha Jayakodi. Overall achievement awards in category B. සියලු දෙනාම හොඳ උණුසුම් මාත්පොළසනාදයක් ලබා දෙමු. And the winner of the Overall Achievement Award from Category C is Professor Ruan Jayatilaka, Professor SLIIT Business School, the Overall Achievement Award. Thank you very much to our winners. Congratulations. Big round of applause, please, as we take the final picture. Thank you very much to our presentation party as well. Gentlemen, please take your respective seats. It's been quite a lengthy presentation of awards, which is a good sign. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together as we welcome back on stage for an amazing entertainment act, Sanchana Shashi Dance Foundation.
हमने मोहब्बत करनी है, हमने मोहब्बत की है, इस दिल के अलावा किसी से भी ना हमने इजाजत ली है। हुनर है ये भी इश्क का, किसी किसी को आता है, जान लुटा के दुश्मन की हमने हिफाजत की है। बात करते हैं हजारों, मेरी जान महफिल ही लुट जाए, दे दे जो जुबान मेरी जान उस पे मर मिट जाए। हुए जो पठान मेरी जान महफिल ही लुट जाए, दे दे जो जुबान मेरी जान उस पे मर मिट जाए। दिखाने जाएगी, होश उड़ाने वाली शौक नजर के जो पेच लड़ाने जाएगी। अरे बहन के इतना से बढ़ कहना, तेज हवा से बच के रहना, गिर जाए तो फिर ना कहना झुमका गिरा रे। झुमका, ओए झुमका, हाय झुमका झुमका, वो झुमका, वो झुमका, वो झुमका। What chumka? What chumka? What chumka? What chumka? झुमका गिरा रे, बरेली के बाजार में झुमका गिरा रे। What chumka?
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. There was Sanchana Shashi Dance Foundation. How about another warm round of applause for the entertainment tonight? Right, with that, ladies and gentlemen, we move into the presentation of awards of the non-academic staff. In order to make the presentation, may we respectfully invite to the stage our presentation party. Professor Lalit Gamage, Managing Director, VC and CEO, and Professor Lakshman Ratnayaka, our Chancellor, and Professor Nimal Rajapaksha, Senior Deputy Vice Chancellor, as well as... Yes, that's the presentation party. May we have all of you on stage, please. Round of applause, please. Quite a tough job to be on stage for this long. Okay, may we also request the winners, when your name is announced, to, of course, the respective chief officer and director to accompany the winners as we go through the categories and award the recipients. We begin with the Merit Second Award, and the recipient is a Technical Assistant Maintenance Grade 1 Department of Facility Management, Mr. N.V. Samatha Pushpakumara. Big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. The non-academic staff awards presentation has begun. We begin with congratulating Mr. N.V. Samatha Pushpakumara. And Merit Award in the category A goes to the Driver Grade 1 Department of Administration, Mr. Susanta Bandara Tennakon. And the winner of this category A in the non-staff awards goes to the Facility Management Assistant Grade 2 Department of Facility Management, Mr. M.A. Ratnasiri. Big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. And we move into the category B. And we move into the category B, and the recipient is a web designer from the Department of Student Services and Outreach, Mr. Tushara Priyankara. And the first merit award from the category B goes to Mr. K. Damit Eranga Algama, Junior Executive, Grade 1, Department of Academic Affairs. And the winner of category B is Mr. Lakiru Madhushankar, Management Associate, Grade 1, Department of Administration, walking away with the category B Staff Award. We move into, ladies and gentlemen, the category C of the staff awards of non-academic staff, and we begin with the Merit Award 2 recipient, Miss WTD Harshani from the Department of Facilities Management. Round of applause. Miss WTDC Harshani, Manager, Department of Facilities Management. Second Merit Award. The category C. Big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. The final few awards of the night. Come on. These are the big ones. And the Merit Award goes to Mr. Timira Pereira, Assistant Manager, Grade 1, Department of Student Services and Outreach. Big round of applause in the category C of the non-academic staff awards. Big round of applause, please. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. And the winner of the category C is a senior librarian of our library. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Pereira. Big round of applause, please. Miss Pushpamala Pereira. Big round of applause, please. Ladies and gentlemen, we move into a very special awards presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, the world faced unprecedented challenges starting in March of 2020 due to the pandemic, and many companies, as we all know it, collapsed. Others survived by laying off staff or reducing salaries or cutting off bonuses and operational costs. SLIIT too faced a very uncertain future, as mentioned by Professor in the March of 2020, as a private university that relied 100% on student fees. However, the strength of the SLIIT was its staff at all levels, and the core of our response to COVID-19 was based on IT, a domain that is closer to our hearts and hands. All of you did your duties to allow SLIIT to deliver uninterrupted education within a week of the shutdown. Academics worked day and night for online delivery, conducted online exams, ensured student progress, and engaged students diligently. And the enrollment and marketing teams worked hard and even increased student numbers, while the student services and registry units worked remotely to ensure the finances, administration, human resources, and facilities were running well. And the security and the safety unit provided a safe and secure environment. The management sincerely thanks every one of you for your contributions. So please give a big round of applause to celebrate the success of SLIIT during the most challenging period. While we recognize and thank all staff, we also want to acknowledge a few individuals who did the yeoman service in leading and implementing the tools and systems for online delivery and working from home. And SLIIT would like to recognize 3 individuals in this regard. So I want you to give the biggest round of applause this evening for the 3 individuals that will be presented with these special recognition awards on stage. And we begin with Dr. Malita Vijay Sundara for the introduction, technology of online delivery and positioning SLIIT as Sri Lanka's leader in online education technology. Mr. Kumudu Guru Galgoda for ensuring our IT systems to run smoothly during online examinations and lectures, ensuring continuous remote access for staff and students, and protecting the integrity of our IT systems. Big round of applause. Special awards. And our final recipient of the night, ladies and gentlemen, of the Special Recognition Awards is Mr. Udita Gamage for providing leadership to the IT, marketing and enrollment teams to ensure uninterrupted operation and student recruitment. That concludes the awards presentation. Please, gentlemen, return to your seats. Can we have a huge round of applause for everyone, for every single one of you who joined us on stage, everyone who accompanied as well. This was a team effort, and as mentioned by Professor Gamage earlier, we are all one family and we are all one team. Together, we stand. So, a big round of applause for the SLIIT family. Come on, everybody. That concludes the official part of the proceedings. We break for entertainment as we invite once again Sanchana Shashi Dance Foundation. Round of applause to welcome them.
You're a good soldier, choosing your battle. Pick yourself up and dust yourself off and back in the saddle. You're on the front line, everyone's watching. You know it's serious, we're getting closer, this isn't over. The pressure's on, you feel it, but you got it all, believe it. When you fall, get up, oh, oh, and if you fall, get up, eh, eh. Samina, mina, sangalewa, 'cause this is Africa. Samina, mina, eh, eh, waka, waka, eh, eh. Samina, mina, sangalewa, this time for Africa. Listen to your God, this is our motto. Your time to shine, don't wait in line, y vamos por todo. People are raising their expectations. Go on and feed them, this is your moment, no hesitation. Today's your day, I feel it. You pave the way, believe it. If you get down, get up, oh, oh. When you get down, get up, eh, eh. Tamina, mina, sangalewa, this time for Africa. Tamina, mina, eh, eh. Waka, waka, eh, eh. Tamina, mina, sangalewa, anawa, ah, ah. Tamina, mina, eh, eh. Waka, waka, eh, eh. Tamina, mina, sangalewa, this time for Africa. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. I dare you. Let go. Let go. Let go. Let go. Feel how the planets become one. It's like a drum to this and rhythm. Hear the whistle, kick the ball. The entire world soars like an eagle, and we all will play like we dance. Only today, there's no tomorrow. Leave all behind in this place. There's no space for fear or sorrow. Is it true that you want it? Then act like you mean it. With everyone watching, it's truth or dare. Can you feel it? La 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 la. La 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 la. I dare you. Is it true that you want it? Then act like you mean it. The whole world is watching. It's truth or dare. Can you feel it? Feel it, feel it, feel it, feel it, La 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 la. La 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 la. I dare you. Let go. Let go. Let go. Let go.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, can we have a big round of applause, please? For our amazing dance group. Right. The informal session will begin now. So please, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the scrumptious dinner and the entertainment and the drinks. We will conduct a raffle draw very soon. So I hope you have registered and entered your names and picked your numbers, because there are exciting prizes to give away. We'll come back after we have dinner. So, ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy the dinner, drinks, and the entertainment. The raffle draw will happen very, very soon. Thank you.